check. Got this shit out the mud, little nigga. If I get low shit, I'm making it scratch. Drop dead fresh like the mint. Yeah, them niggas was in the net. Cold sweat kicking on the jet. I fuck people shit. Every night I pray my niggas don't call collect. Having plenty of dog shit go DMX. I'm going all gold bottles on the north side, Sean Carter. I didn't take the martyr cause it didn't go to Jimmy Carter. Trapping smarter, not harder. Scamming Wells Fargo in a charger. Want me to show you how to get to the top? Niggas should've met me at the bottom. I never fall out with a nigga or a bitch over Instagram follow. I call all the Instagram models, tell them let's take a trip to Cabo. Shit, I'm pop my shit like, hey mama, call me Johnny Bravo. Yeah, bulletproof the Tahoe. Bitch, I'm a man, macho. Trip out the gym, nigga, we all trim. Making a movie and shit for film. Bad bitch gon' flip my bill. He having so much shit with him. Welcome to the Merle on the Move radio show. I am Merle on the Move. We're going to get started tonight. It's been a minute since I've been on the air. I'm back. Special treat tonight. I'm going to talk about truck driving a little bit. I'm a truck driver by profession. I've been driving trucks probably most of my life. I've been around trucking all my life. My dad's a truck driver. So I've never touched on that topic before. So tonight, hey, I'm gonna talk on that, touch on that topic a little bit. I was actually asked to talk about that. A couple of people that I've trained asked me to speak on it, so I'm gonna talk on it a little bit. Dibble dabble. Also, we're gonna talk about Caitlin Clark, of course. I'm gonna talk about Diddy a little bit. I'm gonna talk about Fat Joe's 20th anniversary of Lean Back and all the artists that showed up for that. Also, a few things I'm gonna talk about here. Donald Trump, of course, he raised a lot of money. Wow. Final Four, Trayvon, not Trayvon Diggs, that's his brother. Stephon Diggs got traded. Talk about that a little bit. And a few other things I'm gonna talk about. So this is Merle on the Move. A few things, that we gonna get in gear, get in tune. And I'm glad to be back. And welcome to the program. If you've never been here today, been here, tuned into my show, welcome. And I'm gonna go over a few things here in a minute. But before I get to that, let's pause for all the stations and all the programs and streaming sites that plays the show. Let them get a little station identification and promo. Here we go. That's a good 15 seconds. Anyway, this is Merle on the Move. Let's get back into the program. Let's get started on sports. So, the Final Four, March Madness is almost at the end. The championship game will be Monday for the men. Championship game for the women will be tomorrow, Sunday. And the men's already lined up. You got Caitlin Clark. It's going to get. Oh, I'm sorry, this women. Caitlin Clark, which is tomorrow, is going to get South Carolina. It will be good. It's number one against number one. It'll be a really good game. I think Iowa can do it. I think it's destined. I think it's destiny. And I'm gonna talk about something that another artist said about Caitlin Clark. I'm gonna get into that a little bit. I might even pull it up here. I do. I have some stuff I'm working on here on my streaming sites here. I got a new program working on. I ain't got it figured out yet, but I'll institute it here a little bit to be more editing and stuff like that. Anyway, so the men will be Monday. It'll be UConn. I say UConn's gonna win it all. It'll be UConn against Purdue. So that'd be pretty good too. Purdue's pretty good. So that's what's going on in March Madness. After that, it'll be this NBA. Shout out to them Lakers. The Lakers won today. They're number 9. Golden State's number 10. I think the Lakers might move up. I think it's like 5, 6 games left. LeBron looks good. Lakers look good. Lakers might get the play in, but I think they'll make some noise. I think they'll do pretty good in the play in. So I know a lot of people don't hear sports, but that's what's going on in sports. Caitlin Clark thing. Who was it? I'm trying to think of. I should be able to pull that up. Who that was that made that comment about Caitlin Clark? I can't remember who it was, but this was a comment that this famous person made. He said that if you nobody famous person, I take that back. It was a local person. It's a person. Why I'm really tripping. This person made this comment about Caitlin Clark. It's a local person. It's a rapper in Des Moines. He said that if and he said that if you rooting for Caitlin Clark, then basically he was saying you're not black. The same thing that Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. This person, and I ain't gonna blast him out because I don't know him like that. But I just seen it on social media and I clicked on it to see what he was saying, and he said that if he said that the media, and I think he was blaming KCCI. He was saying the media is saying that was clowning the black girls from LSU because of Caitlin Clark, something like that. And basically that, because of that, if you root just because you from Iowa, if you rooting for Caitlin Clark, you're a sellout. Caitlin Clark ain't got nothing to do with that. Caitlin Clark is not saying stuff about those girls. I don't. Why are we doing that? Caitlin Clark can ball. I respect her game. Period. Point blank. I'm not gonna talk about the $5 million thing from Ice Cube. I don't know if that's real. I don't think it's valid anyway. She's gonna go to the WNBA. She's not gonna do that. She don't need the money like that. She's not from the project. She don't need the bag like that. She'll get her money. She's making money now. So yeah, that's college basketball was great. I think I was watching the Donna Taurasi and Sue Bird's version of the ESPN, their version of doing the play by play. I think that was like how Peyton and his brother does it. I think that was very good. I like watching that a little bit more than watching the one on ESPN. That was on ESPN too with them doing it. So I like that. They'll be doing it probably for the championship game too. So I'll be watching that. I like that. Speaking of Ice Cube, I like Ice Cube. Ice Cube, he's been doing a few things. He's got the big three. I think it's gonna be Netflix this year. Mike Tyson's got a fight going on Netflix. All these streaming, Amazon is doing things. Apple TV is doing things. All these big streaming sites are really investing in projects. So Mike Tyson's fighting this Jake Paul kid. Is it real? Is Mike Tyson fighting Jake Paul? Is this real? Is this a real thing? Because Mike Tyson is not to be played with. He's the former, I can't even say the word, former heavyweight champion of the world. I still might not be pronouncing that word right. But anyway, he was the heavyweight champion. Y'all know that. Several times. Why is Jake Paul trying to fight this man? Don't make sense to me. But it's money. This is capitalist society. Everything's about money. It's a money play. If you can bring eyes in, it's smart because it's a no lose for Jake Paul. If he loses, he lost to Mike Tyson. I don't care how old he is. If he ain't in a walker in a wheelchair, it's Mike Tyson. If Jake Paul wins, he beat Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? Might solidify him as a boxer. If Mike Tyson is a lose lose for him really. If he wins, which he should, if he beats Jake Paul, you beat Jake Paul, any real fighter. If you lose, you lost to Jake Paul, Mike. You know what I mean? So it's touchy. So even if it's a draw, it's like if it's a draw, it's like you still Jake Paul. Like Tyson, you supposed to knock him out. If you don't knock him out, it ain't right. You got to go down. And if you knock him out, it's going to end Jake Paul's career. And this whole thing is supposed to help Jake Paul because Jake Paul's the young one. It's supposed to help his career. So is this going to be a real fight? Like I just said, is this going to be a real fight? Because this is supposed to help Jake Paul's career go up. And if Tyson knock him out like he's supposed to, it's going to go down. So that's sports. That's sports with Merle on the move. All right, let's move on into some entertainment and so what's going on in hip hop and social things going on here in the world. So I ain't gonna talk much about P Diddy. I really don't care. I don't know what's going on a lot in it. I know Cassie is talking about, or there's rumors that Cassie is talking to the feds. Good for her. Whatever happens, happens. I want to talk about this Fat Joe Lean Back concert. So Tuesday at the Apollo in Harlem, Fat Joe had a concert with a bunch of artists. He had Ashante, he had the Locks, he had a bunch of people, a bunch of artists showed up. But the highlight to me of the artists that he had there was he had The Rock. He had Rockefeller there. He had Beanie Siegel, Memphis Bleak. Uh, he had Freeway. He had Neek and Chris. Uh, he had everybody from The Rock there. Okay, except Jay. except Jay-Z. Everybody, it was the best. I mean, Freeway is on dialysis. You can see it on his arms. He on dialysis. You know what I mean? And he been on it for a minute. He looked good though. He sounded good, but he ain't got long to be here. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And Beanie, you know, he was shot. You know what I'm saying? He looked real small. He still looked okay, but he don't look like Beans. So he ain't got long to be here. So what I'm saying is Jay's and Memphis Bleak looked good. He looked like Memphis Bleak. You know what I mean? Bling. He Jay-Z's protege. He groomed him right. In the, no, I ain't gonna say no Diddy. I ain't gonna say that pause. I'll say pause. I'm sticking with that. I ain't getting on that train with no Diddy train. Pause. I said the no Diddy train. Pause. I did not mean. I'm not playing that game. I'm not with that. No disrespect to that man. I don't know what's going on with you. You had a legacy, but whatever it is, it is. Anyway, so Jay-Z should have been there. You know, Jay-Z should have been there. It'd have been beautiful if Jay would have came out. But shout out to Fat Joe for doing that, because that was the rock. We got a Rockefeller reunion at Fat Joe's Lean Back. Remy Ma tore it up. She was doing it too. Shout out to Remy Ma. But shout out to Fat Joe for doing that. You bought the rock. Fat Joe bought the rock. I seen all these Hip Hop 50 and all these MTV and the Grammys and CBS and VH1 or whatever, BET and Soul Train and Essence and all these other festivals, right? But I ain't seen nobody get Rockefeller together. They put the rock in the building. What's up? Kanye wasn't there either, though. I mean, he'd rock too. Dane Dash wasn't there. He'd rock too. But basically, it was right. It was Beanie, Freeway, and Memphis Bleak, and I ain't never seen them do nothing together. So shout out to that, and that's especially that moment right now. That was dope. A lot of good music out. Glorilla got some hot songs out. She got a new song with Megan Thee Stallion. I think these female rappers are picking sides right now. I think they picking sides. Megan Thee Stallion, she got some little beef going on with Nicki and is it Sweetie? Maybe some of them females. Anyway, they keep picking sides. Nicki's flew out. Sexy Red. She got the number one song out right now. Some get them sexy or some go sexy or something like that. Shout out to Sexy Red. She from the town. She from St. Louis. So shout out to Sexy Red. No hate. I like Sexy Red. You know what I'm saying? I don't really consider her a rapper, but she got good songs. I be rocking that. I be rocking. I be singing that stuff. Shout out to Sexy Red. And but yeah, she's Nicki Minaj flew her out. I guess they're gonna do a video. But if it's a remix to that song or a different song, but we'll find out. Let's talk about this J. Cole and the Kendrick beef. Don't forget Drake's part of it too. Matter of fact, he's the real reason all of this going on. And Drake Cole just getting straight shots because you put yourself in it. When you said y'all was the top three, when you said the top three is just Aubrey, K. Dot, and me. When you said that, you put his name in your mouth. When you shouldn't have, you don't put real one's name in your mouth unless you're ready. And I know you're saying you going, because you can rap, J. Cole. J. Cole can rap. But you ain't gangster. And we're not saying that you gotta be gangster. But Kendrick is saying, like, for real, I'm cut from a different cloth. We not the same, bro. We is not the same, bro. That's what Kendrick's saying. We ain't the same. Yeah, I rap too. But I'm also that dude. It's just me. It ain't the big three, it's just me, is what Kendrick said. So let's no, I get it. Now, in this world, it's two kinds of people. I'm gonna put it out here like that. It's two kinds of people. It's J. Cole's. And shout out to J. Cole. I like J. Cole. He's a good dude. He can ball, he can rap and all that. And then you got Drake. There's a lot of Drakes out here. J. Cole ain't a Drake. But J. Cole's a cool dude that puts up with a Drake. You know what I'm saying? He pacifies the Drakes of the world. You know what I'm saying? The Drakes of the world think that they better than a J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say black. I ain't gonna put that in the equation, but just character. Put character into the play. His character, the Drakes of the world feel like the J. Cole's of the world character, they is stronger. Their character is stronger, right? Because they can act the part. You gotta remember, is Jimmy from Degrassi. He's an actor. He's a great actor. He was good. I believed he was crippled. I real thought. Not no disrespect to the handicapped community. I'm saying in that show Degrassi, I believed he played that part really good. Anyway, it's a lot of J. Cole's. It's a lot of Drake's. It's a lot of Kendrick's. The real that's considered, if you want to know what that is, it's not a definition of real. Real is reality. It's perceptions to that person. And when we talk about street, it's a code in the street that people that actually got it out the mud, was out there doing the things, seeing these things, being a part of these things in the mix. They can talk about these things because they're from that cloth. That's why people of that ilk, as me, part of that, yes, I am, understand that. I can relate better. I can relate to a Jay-Z more than an Eminem. Eminem, listen to Renegade. Eminem was a better rapper on Renegade than Jay-Z. Point blank, period. Jay-Z's a great rapper, and his bars was tight on that song, too. Eminem didn't just murder him on that song, but his bars was better. Eminem's verse was better. He's a better rapper than Jay-Z. But I like Jay-Z better than Eminem. I would buy Jay-Z's songs 10 times. I wouldn't buy him. I'll listen to Eminem songs. I would never buy an Eminem song. That's Jay-Z or somebody other artist. I don't. I can't relate. I like Eminem. Really do it. Love him. GOAT. Real talk. No shade. Real talk. I'm talking about my preference. My preference is more of a Jay-Z, a Jeezy, Scarface. That's Rick Ross. I take that back. No disrespect to Rick Ross either. Scarface, Jeezy, Gucci. Anyway, so that's, that's a Boosie, Lil Boosie. All right, that's what I'm saying. Kim Gates. You know what I'm saying? That's more my style. So that being said, K Dot is more what I gravitate to. Now I don't like all of Kendrick's songs, but that Good Kid, Mad City, that whole album, and J. Cole admitted it. Then the next album, you're right, wasn't so good. Third album was that damn album, fire, 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 fire. And this last one, you're right, not as good. Where your albums ain't been that good either. Lately, you got some good songs. Your stuff ain't been that hot, bro. Right now, you was popping. I remember you was trying to retire. Remember, you had a writer's block, J. Cole. Remember, you didn't have nothing to write about. You didn't have nothing to rap about. You was overseas trying to play ball, bruh. See, I don't throw stones and you live in a glass house, bruh. Yeah, you can rap. And you in your bars, you always talking about how you'll do this or you got homies that do this. I don't believe you are your homies. And if your homies is, they hired homies. Because your homies, it ain't like that in the Ville. I don't believe. No disrespect. Don't know it to be a fact. I just know it ain't like Compton. Where I'm from ain't like Compton. We similar. Duluth, you know it. Come on now. Where I'm from, Alton, Illinois, right by St. Louis. East St. You know how it is. It's like that. So yeah, I'm not saying that Dreamville or wherever you from over in North Carolina, that ain't Dreamville, but wherever you from over there in Charlotte area, I ain't saying it ain't. It's like that. I believe it's like that over there, but not like that. You ain't grew up like Kendrick. That's what I'm saying, J. Cole. And Drake, you ain't grew up nothing like neither one of them. But Cole, you let that persona when you went on tour with him, you let him say all that stuff on stage. See, you gave him a pass. Kendrick ain't giving him no pass. See, that's the difference between you and Kendrick. See, the beef ain't really between you, Cole, and Kendrick. The beef is between Drake and Kendrick. That's who it is. Because Drake trying to say he number one. He Michael Jackson. He said he number one. Not you, Cole. And you letting him co-sign. You let him tell him to your face. You let him tell you to your face he number one. On y'all songs on tour, on these concerts. And Kendrick like, is you stupid? It ain't no big three. It's just me. Big me. And Cole, you should have been saying that. But you wasn't. You was co-signing Aubrey. Aubrey think he the man, bro. And you validating him. You listen to the song First Person Shooter, bro. He validating it. Kendrick heard that stuff. He like, is you smoking? Come on, bro. K. Dot, he did what he's supposed to do. You should have been saluting J. Cole. You should have been like, man, I'm tripping. Cole Cole should have been like, K Dot, let's do a verse. And I get y'all like J. Cole. Because there's a lot of y'all that's like him. And it's a lot of y'all that's like Drake. Y'all don't like Kendrick. Y'all like it. Y'all like Kendrick? Come on, bro. Y'all don't like Kendrick. Y'all like K Dot, man. That's Aftermath. That's Dr. Dre. Come on, man. What is y'all talking about? You talking about Aubrey? So Future unfollowed Drake. Metro Boomin unfollowed Drake. Rick Ross unfollowed Drake. Nav unfollowed Drake. A couple other people unfollowed Drake because he be pillow talking. He be, you see, like in the industry's rumors, and I don't know this to be fact. This is rumors, all right, gossip right now. But it's rumors that Drake, he goes to different cities and he gets with other rappers, and they talk about females and like rappers. They get together, and he might, they might share or end up not sharing, maybe different, better word I could use. End up dealing with the same women in different cities. These entertainers, big time rappers. And in those instances, it's been rumored that Drake pillow talks to the women about asking questions about other rappers. Rumors, I don't know it to be true. Several different people, but this is why Metro Boomin in the Future is beefing with him, and that's why Kendrick. That's not why Kendrick beefing with him. Kendrick is on a different. It's about being number one. But why not get involved with some other people that he in the business with it? Because if you like that, you like that. That's why they came up with the song. Is you like that? Is you like that? Like Drake, he's like Future. Them telling y'all, like I'm like that. Like I'm cut from that. Like Drake, you rap, you talk that talk, but you not like that. J. Cole, you talking that talk, but is you really like that, J. Cole? You suspect, bro. You suspect on it. Anyway, I'm gonna get off that rant on that. Y'all can listen to it. They're gonna keep going back. They're keeping it music. It ain't gonna be no Biggie, Tupac, West Coast, East Coast thing. Even though Kendrick is West Coast and J. Cole is East Coast, Carolina, and what's the South too, kind of. Then you got Drake. It's Drake though. Cole, you gotta watch out, bro. You can hit your wagon to the wrong one, bro. Wayne gonna have to get involved. Nicki gonna have to get involved to save Drake, bro. Because I don't know what's gonna happen. He gonna come out. Drake gonna have a response. It's gonna be good. It ain't gonna be like no Meek Mill type thing, but it's gonna be a good response. I believe it. I believe it. The Cardinals is playing. The baseball's back. I'm glad about that. I meant to mention that a minute ago. So let me go ahead and speak on this truck driving thing. I'm getting to some politics real quick. I don't think any other gossip I want to speak on tonight. Truck driving. It's a Truck driving is a profession that has been around since automobiles, since before automobiles, since horse and wagons. I should say transportation. I should say. Um, but in my family, truck driving has been around forever. My grandfather had his own trucking business, trash business in Alton. And my father and uncle used to run it. And my father's truck driver in the military, got out, became a truck driver, started his own business. I was a child. I grew up in my dad's business. He ended up selling trucks. Life happens. We ended up not having trucks. I ended up getting older. My dad worked for a truck company. I got my own CDLs and started driving trucks myself. After I started driving trucks, I decided I wanted to drive up the road. My dad helped me. I drove over the road. I hauled some steel. I did flatbed. Um, I did, it's called covered wagon. I did Midwest, North to South, Michigan, Texas, Ohio, Colorado, all in between there. I also did some van work. I did everything. I think pulled every trailer you can imagine. I did walk-off trailers, belly dumps, side dumps, asphalt trailers, demo trailers, uh, everything, uh, pneumatic trailers, yeah, tankers, all that. So anyway, roll-offs too. I did roll-off trailers. Um, it's been good to me. I think trucking right now, and also I've been an instructor. I've been a CDL examiner for the state of Indiana. Done a lot of stuff. Um, Trucking is something that has changed my life. It's probably the only job I've really ever had besides when I was 15. I worked at Foot Locker. Um, but the economy wouldn't survive without trucking. And you definitely need drivers. And the most important thing about truck driving when it comes to the drivers is safety. Safety is the most important part of it. So when it comes to training, it's very important that these training facilities emphasize on that. Now, truck driving schools, they don't emphasize on the training portion. They emphasize on getting your license. Most truck driving schools, if you're a person that's interested in becoming a truck driver and you decide you want to go to one of these truck driving institutions, it's a lot of them. You know, it's some at public colleges or private places, training centers, companies also offer truck driving training. Just be cautious, especially if it's a company sponsored truck driving training, because some of them just need a person behind the seat, and that's not teaching you how to drive a truck. Getting you behind the seat and hoping and putting the expectation that you'll learn on the job when it comes to driving a truck is very dangerous and is part of the problem when it comes to accidents, because you have a person that has high anxiety behind a big commercial vehicle in traffic. You know what I mean? And things happen really fast. And if you don't know how to react or how to drive and how to be aware and look around 360, be aware of what's going on, you'll have an accident. And maybe you won't hurt anybody yourself, but you'll cause damage to the property, damage to the product that you're hauling, cargo you're hauling. You know what I mean? So, trucking schools, a lot of people say, well, I went to truck driving school and they didn't teach me this. So I went to truck driving school and I didn't learn this. When you go to truck driving schools, their job is to get you your license. You know, they're going to teach you the basics to pass the test. It's not really a skillful test. It's a state test. They try to improve it and implement it, and they have people to come out and check it, but it's no foolproof in the testing. It's kind of up to the job that you go to kind of make sure that you have that training. And that's the hardest part, because you don't have to go to a big company. You can go to a mom and pop type company and they'll put you in that truck if the insurance will cover you. So it's a catch 22. So my advice to anybody who's trying to drive a truck and are interested in driving trucking is to make sure it's something that you're passionate about. Make sure it's something that you really want to do. Don't get involved and don't take a trucking job or don't step into this profession if it's just something because you're just trying to get a job. Like you just need a job, and you see that they're training you, and you're interested in just trying it out. If you do that, you're gonna fail. Make sure if you're looking to drive a truck, it's something that you want to do. It's something that maybe when you was a child, you thought about doing it, or somebody in your family, your father, your grandfather, uncle, brother. It's something, a passion. It's something that more than just, I want to drive because I like to drive. It's got to be something more than, oh, I like to see, I like to travel. I want to see the country. I want to do it for the money. It's got to be more than that. Yeah, you want a job because you want to make money, but it's got to be more than just that. Because if that's the only reason, you're going to quit. Because driving a truck over the road is you're sleeping and eating in that truck every day. Once you done been to Denver, say if you're from Louisiana, right? Or you from New Orleans, and you've never been to Denver, or you've never been to Sacramento, California, if you've never been to Portland, Oregon. Well, the first time you go to Portland, Oregon, okay, that's cool, because you're in the truck now, you're in the car, so you can't drop that trailer and drive around. You got to stay connected. So it's a lot of places you can't go. Now, you can park that truck and catch an Uber if you got the time, but if them wheels ain't turning, you ain't earning. So if you sitting around taking your days off, you ain't got no time. When that clock is up, that 14-hour clock, you need to be going. You can't be sitting around. You ain't making no money. And if you ain't making no money, you ain't going to be in that truck. Because everybody wants to drive a truck over the road because they think they're going to make that big, long money, big stacks of money. And you can make big stacks of money over the road driving a truck if you, and them wheels is turning. If you earning and then wheels is turning, and you're going to be making some money. But if you taking time and sitting in the cities and sightseeing and catching Ubers and going to the clubs while you in these cities, you're not going to be making the money. So understand that, okay? So if it's not a passion, once you've been to Portland and you've been in these cities, what is going to be your inspiration for going back? Because you done did it already. You're going to be looking to get out that truck. Find you a passion, something that you're passionate about. It's not really work. That's why I enjoy training. I enjoy people. I'm a people person. I enjoy helping people learn how to drive trucks. Because I don't train the truck how to drive the person. I train the person to drive the truck. I already know what the truck gonna do. I don't know what they gonna do or what you gonna do in that truck. So I pay attention to you while you're driving the truck so I can fix the mistakes that you're doing in driving the truck. I make sure I stay calm and get all the anxiety out of you, so you know that I can take care of this and I have control of the vehicle while you're driving, and so you can learn it and you have confidence in me in being able to guide you down that road. That's what I do. That's what makes me a good instructor, I believe. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I believe I'm the Michael Jordan. See this jersey I got? I'm the Michael Jordan of truck driving, especially when it comes to the training. Hey, hey, hey. Anyway, this is Merle on the move. I'm going to move on to another thing. We're going to, my computer went dead over here. Let me get it back up. We'll get this news going. We're going to talk about little Trump. Check out Trump. Trump, he didn't earn 50 $50 million over the weekend. Trump rise, say right here on Fox. Trump raises more than 50 million in fundraisers, smashing records for a candidate. He ain't called Joe Biden yet, but he in the game. Got that fine paid, that 140 something million. That dude that owns a lot of car loan companies. You know, the car loan companies, the repo companies. He owns a lot of them. He does a lot of the guy that helped Trump get that money. He does the predatory lending. You know, where you can go get a car loan and maybe your credit ain't that good, but you know they'll get you qualified and they repo your car. You had your car a couple months, come get it. He that guy. He got a bunch of business, a bunch of car lots to do stuff like that, or financial companies that give these loans out to get these cars. That's what he does. That's big money. So yeah, Trump is on. Trump is moving. They're trying to get these other. I mean, this is America. This is crazy, crazy. It's Trump and Biden, man, or RFK, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Hey, I don't want. I was looking him up. I can't sit on the couch though. I was looking him up. I was looking him up, yo. I was looking him up. I can't sit on the couch. I don't know about him though, but these other two dudes. Whew. It's not a lot of stuff going on in the world, thank God. The Diddy thing too, got the Nickelodeon thing going on. I ain't talking about that. See, I'm tripping. The Nickelodeon thing, wow. I ain't seen the documentary, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. So, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I think I'm gonna leave on that note right there. I think it's been a good show. I think it's been pretty good. What you think? I think it's been pretty good. Anyway, next week I think I'll have this new format set up. You'll be able to see me do my little thing and have my little backgrounds going on with the screens and stuff. So I'm working on it. We'll have it together. But this is Merle on the Move. Y'all stay tuned. Like I said, my motto, my creed is be a good human, put humans first.